let's talk about the three dimensions of health. But first of all, let's talk about the most important dimension, which is your nervous system. Your nervous system runs every cell, every tissue, and every organ. You can't be healthy without a healthy spine and nerve system. So how does a spine and nerve system become unhealthy? Well, there's three dimensions. There's a physical, there's a chemical, and there's a psychological dimension. The physical dimension is your physical body, the structure of your body, right? Your brain and your spinal cord runs your health. If your structure is degenerated or arthritic, or you have subluxations in your spine and it puts pressure on your structure, you can't be healthy. So it's very important that we make sure that your structure is well protected so your nervous system functions well. You also want to make sure your structure is fit. That's why we exercise and do weight training exercises, anaerobic activity to build up the muscles to support our body. And also we want to do cardiovascular exercise to make sure that we're fit enough to live this marathon, this long life, this long experience that we want to have as human beings. So that's the physical dimension. The biochemical dimension are things like the food that we eat, the nutrition that we put in our body. Are we eating high quality, nutritious foods, or are we eating low quality, white flour and processed foods and hydrogenated oils and all of the trans fats and the things that we're not supposed to be eating? Or are we eating nuts and fish and omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants and all the things that our body really craves? Are we avoiding cigarettes and alcohol? These are the biochemical dimensions that could affect our nervous system and cause us to get sick. And lastly is the psychological dimension. Our psychological dimension has such an important impact on our health. I believe probably the biggest impact on our health. Are we having loving relationships? Are we fighting all the time? Are we having positive relationships with our boss or our spouse or our loved ones? Do we have forgiving relationships with the people that are around us? Or are we constantly fighting? Are we constantly stressed out? Are we constantly worried over finances? Are we always constantly worried about what's happening next? How are we thinking? The three dimensions of our life, our physical, our chemical, and our psychological dimension, have every impact on our health. Our nervous system is just reacting and adapting to these stresses, these three dimensions. So it's important that we acknowledge these three dimensions and their impact on our nervous system. Again, if our nervous system is becoming subluxated, interfered with, and inefficient because it's not able to adapt to these lifestyle stresses, these three dimensions, we become sick and we don't get to live the quality of life that we deserve. So, those are the three dimensions of health.